Welcome everybody, NFTparent here, back for another video. Had a busy start to the new year. I hope everybody's doing well, so I'll get back to these videos. It's been a week since I've done one. Missed talking to all of you, but I've been keeping an eye on the NFT space, Bitcoin ETF, possible Ethereum ETF. So let's get started with that. We're gonna we see NFTs come back following spot Bitcoin ETF. The SEC approved spot Bitcoin ETFs, which sparked many discussions, including its effect on the dwindling NFT space. It says Cipher Capital chairman said NFTs stand to indirectly benefit from the approval of understanding and acceptance of Bitcoin will likely spill over. Meanwhile, Atlas Development executive said it would affect NFTs simply because Bitcoin has its own NFT system powered by Bitcoin ordinals. And also, the CEO of BlackRock, as soon as the Bitcoin ETF came out, said Ethereum and ETFs coming next. So, I mean, if they get Ethereum ETFs, then that would definitely help maybe bring to light more of what you can do with Ethereum. I mean, I know a lot of people that are Bitcoin maxis, which I also like Bitcoin a lot, aren't a fan of the ETFs, but it does bring regular people into the space through IRAs and retirements and stuff where they, a lot of these people wouldn't trust, having their own keys and everything. So to them, this is a safer way to do it, even though we really know the truth about all that. But it does open up the space to a lot more questions, and maybe the people that start with the ETF will end up becoming maxis and end up owning their own coins and, having their own phrases and everything. So let's hope that's true, but it would be great for NFTs to also be able to get a bump from that. And because of that, I had people reach out about Ethereum Puppets. So I saw this one did really well, and it seemed kind of silly. So I looked it up. It's 5,250 Ethereum Puppets. It says minted out. The party's just beginning. Get yours on secondary. This is their X profile here, but it's a collection of frogs bringing NFTs to Ethereum, designed for those who understand the value of hard money, a performance inscribed on chain forever, a reminder the internet is written in ink. So I mean, you could see it's done 162 ETH of total volume. They were minted at like 0.01, all minted out, but you can see right now they are at 0.04. So they're cute, they're funny, they're kind of family friendly. So I always like to do ones that people can get for fairly inexpensive and maybe kids can enjoy. I mean, they are kind of silly frogs when they have them dressed up like the soccer or football uniform. You got some that maybe aren't as kid friendly like that one, but you've got some talk about Solana. There's a lot of different things going on. He says, I minted the puppets. All I got was this JPEG. So they're kind of cute. They don't really have much of a story. I mean, got on their website. There's not a whole lot about them. It just tells you how many there are and, shows some pictures. So it's not real detailed. It's really just right now, as far as I know, it's just kind of a JPEG, thing, but it's really went up in price and they are cute. So, 952 owners. So, fairly inexpensive and might be something you'd be interested in. So I just like to show new kind of cutting edge popular, ones that people talk about that I have a few people reach out about these. So thought I would just mention them. I know people like inexpensive stuff in the space, so it might be one worth looking at. We've got, of course, with the new year, it's hard not to talk about Bored Ape Yacht Club since they're still kind of the, golden child of the NFT space. But we also have other ones, Pudgy Penguins, there's a lot of other ones also. But it says in the first weeks of 2024, there's been a flurry of social media activity offering critique to Bored Ape Yacht Club owners, Yuga Labs, particularly around the company's communication with holders. So they said this year they're going back to basics, making sure the club is at the heart of everything they do. A few brief updates with that in mind. And you can read through this. This is on nftnow.com. They have revamped their website. It shows community discontent. I mean, a lot of people are like, the demand for JPEGs is low. Celebs don't rock the PFP anymore. You've got, Yuga was in talks. It doesn't need to move the needle for me. You got a lot of people just saying that they're not keeping up with what's going on. They're not reaching out to the community. They're not keeping active enough, exciting enough. So then you had some Yuga announcements. It says, With the return of liquidity to the space and excitement mounting on Solana, Ordinals, and EVMLTs, the blue chip status of apes faces an economic and cultural challenge. Grail trade apes like Black Suit sold for 42.69 ETH and a King's Crown sold for 39 ETH, NFT stats reported on January 12th. They've recently increased the pace of announcements, revealing on January 16th the highly popular Dookey Dash will be back in the first quarter of 2024. That was a cool game. I'm glad they're bringing that back. With an expanded mobile version available to BAYC holders in the wider community. That's awesome. The goal Dookey Dash Unclogged is to put BAYC and Yuga into millions of people's pockets, posted the co-founder Greg Solano. So they tweeted about series of updates, spanning the revamped website, holder surveys. I mean, I received that. They're going to have a survey, the clubhouse plan. So they seem to realize they kind of dropped off with announcements and being active with the community, and it seems like they're really putting at the forefront, you know, being involved, because when you have ones that are that expensive and people paid a lot of money for these, they went way up, came way back down like most everything else, you still got to keep excitement. I mean, they have new CEO, they have a lot of money, they have great, you know, meetups every year, but you've got to keep active and know that you're not just going to leave the people behind, and they have these games coming up. You know, it says for us, the biggest catalyst, 2023 ended up being really about gaming, sewer passes, Dookey Dash, the Forge, and we feel the bubbling starting to happen. So we spent the last 6 or 7 months kind of trying to reconfigure, getting up to speed, but everyone was upset, you know. So there's a lot going on. I'll keep you updated because, you know, I have a Mutant Ape. I used to have a Bored Ape also. So, I mean, I think Yuga's great, but I do agree that it seemed like they kind of lost a little bit of touch and a little bit of excitement and pizzazz that they used to have with what they did. So it's nice to see they're putting effort back into, you know, the community, and maybe we can get new people to enter the community. I love seeing on X when people are like, just bought my first Mutant Ape or, you know, dog. So I think that's really cool. And I want you to let me know what you're watching for this new year. Let me know what you're excited about. You know, is there going to be a Ethereum ETF? I saw the Bitcoin ETF go up to 49,000, and then now they're settled back around 42,000 Bitcoin is. So we'll see what that ends up doing. As a lot more billions of dollars flow in, but it's an exciting space. And I think 2024 is going to be a big year. So let me know what you're watching, what you want to see. NFTparent on all social media. NFTparent.io is my website, but reach out on X, formerly Twitter, to get with me and, you know, for me to get back fastest. And I appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye.